Hey y'all, and welcome back to DG Outdoors. So I just got back from the hardware store, which means, yes, today I'm going to be using power tools. To kind of get in this mood where I bring out my drills and saws and stuff. Today we're just going to be using a drill. I'm actually upgrading my shooting range, which I'll show you guys here in a second. And I'll tell you guys why I'm going to do this. The area kind of needs to be cleaned up. I need to set some swinging targets back up on here. But let's get to doing this project that I have going on. So here's my backyard shooting range. I got targets everywhere that need to go. But I'm going to show you guys how I built this again. Look, here's a little squirrel silhouette target. That's awesome. But how I originally built this thing, yeah, this is getting replaced right here. This is a real thin piece of plywood. You guys see how there's like a whole bunch of holes in there? Yeah, we're just going to, get rid of that right there. I bought some half-inch plywood to put right there. And some stakes to screw in to shove it down in the ground, and some construction screws. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So how I built this thing, really, I need to move a bunch of stuff out of here, was I actually just took some plywood and some, we had to cut some sapling trees down that were growing in the foundation, and I used them as poles for this. But it's literally plywood or an old closet door that was in my basement when I moved in. Screwed it on there so I had a nice backstop, because we're shooting up against the concrete of my house. If you guys look in any direction of my house, there is not a safe place to shoot. This is the only safe place I have to shoot. And before those pellets ever hit the brick, up there is my bedroom window. Now yes, I did miss an arrow once and shot it right into the side of the house, but it's got to go through this too, which is down in the ground. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and then I'm going to start showing you guys how I'm going to build that new backstop that the targets are going to go on before they get on into this area right here. All right, guys, so I cleaned it up. I covered this in carpet because I had a bunch of extra carpet left over from when we replaced the carpet. And it just kind of helps quiet up the BBs hitting it, or pellets hitting it, I think. But I'm going to start putting this together. I've got another spinning target right here. These bricks need to go out of the way over here. Moved all my targets over there pretty easy. And we're going to put that big piece of plywood with the spikes right here in the ground. I did kind of cut my finger a little bit. It stings, but it'll be all right. So let's get to building this thing. All right, guys, so all I'm doing is taking this construction screw that's got this T25 insert on it, screwing this little spike like this right here on this side of the wood. That way, I can tack it down into the ground. I don't mind if these stick out. I know these are a 2-inch screw, but because all I'm doing is shooting at it and hanging paper targets on it. Beautiful. Turn the drill that way, isn't it? Come on, boys. There we go. Good one. I do not have the best drill in the world at all. It's just a little battery powered $20 drill from Walmart, Hypertech brand. So let's keep going. The thing almost stopped on me. I may need to recharge the battery. I'm not sure. It worked on it. Come on. There we go. Well, guys, my drill died on me, so I'm gonna go recharge this thing and then finish up in a little bit. All right, guys, so I'm just waiting for my my drill battery to charge. I haven't charged in a while, but also haven't used it in a while. I used it yesterday, and it was acting like it had low battery yesterday. So hopefully it'll still be nice and sunny. I can get back outside and finish that project. But for now, I'm just kicking it. you know, waiting on it to charge. The reason I wanted to upgrade my shooting range is number one is to make it look better. I'm hoping that the 1/2-inch plywood will hold up longer than the little tiny skinny piece I had, and that 1/2-inch plywood cost me $11 at Bender Lumber, so it wasn't cheap. But anybody can make a backstop that way. I just used pieces that I had around the house when I first moved in to make that. And what I'm going to say is, before you go shooting air guns in your backyard, talk to your local police department. I went down to my local police department, talked to someone. They said as long as you're shooting in a safe direction, they didn't have a problem with it. The safest direction is against my house, and people think I'm crazy. Oh, you're going to shoot your window out. My window's 6 foot up in the air. If I hit that, I'm obviously not aiming very well. So that was the best option for me. You know, and I get pretty lucky because some people don't even have that much yard to shoot. I have 24 yards worth of backyard to be able to shoot my air guns in. And most of my air guns are sighted in at 15 yards. So we're just kicking it until the battery finished charging. I got a rubber mallet I'm going to bring outside, tap that thing down in the ground. My yard's mostly sand because in 2008 this property actually flooded. And believe it or not, they won't give us flood insurance because they said it was a freak of nature. I don't get it. I'm 200 yards from a river. But I will see y'all when I get back outside. Alright guys, so the drill is now recharged and ready to go. So let's get back on to what I was doing here. Putting these screws in there. Bingo. There's one. Alright. Oh yeah, remember one thing. Always remember to close your pocket knife so you don't cut yourself. Put it in my pocket. Here we go. Here's the next one. This is not an exact science, so. Here we go. 100 times better. I think I want to charge this thing for like 40 minutes. Bingo. One thing I am going to do though, okay, is make a target holder. Now, this is what it looks like right now. Yeah, there are some screws sticking through there, but I don't really mind. It's just going to hold my targets on there. But we are going to put some screws up in the top of there to hang paper targets on, because most of the time I just tape them on there and the tape wants to fall off. So, dude, this came with a little drill bit and I didn't even know it, but I really needed a long one for this, so didn't matter. So, excuse me. There we go. That's on center there. Alright guys, so I have my hammer and now I'm just going to try to tap this thing down in the ground. The dirt on that side is a lot softer than the dirt on the other side. It'll go down real far right here. But the other side, not wanting to go. Down is easy on there, which is okay. I just kind of want it to stay up, but I was hoping to put it flush all the way to the ground. And, it's not really going to go anywhere right now at all, but it's not wanting to go all the way down in the ground. It's pretty solid right here, just like that. Pretty much what that's going to do is it is going to hold my paper targets on there And um, in case, just extra wood to go through before it gets to my actual backstop. But we are actually going to move these right here. Yeah, move this right here. This is my squirrel silhouette target. And then I have this other spinning air gun target right here. We're going to put right here. But I've got a couple more things I'm going to do for this. Alright guys, so what good is updating your shooting range if you don't paint your silhouette targets black? That's getting a little rusty down there. And the other one, you got to have some bright orange so you can see them targets from far away. Cover up the rust on here. I always had a problem with this can of orange spray paint. I did spray paint it black, so we're going to get the bright green out of the house, and I'll be right back. It's getting cloudy out here. It actually might start to rain, so let me go get that. All right, guys, so I got the green spray paint. It's actually starting to sprinkle out here. We're going to go ahead and put these little dots, make them nice and green. There we go. It may not be the best in the world, but green is going to show up better than it was. So, y'all, it's going to start raining. I might add some swinging targets to this later. I'll show you guys what I got for those real quick. I got this swinging target right here. I might hang up, let it swing and shoot at it and stuff. But, interactive target. But it is starting to sprinkle out here. And I need to get in the house before I ruin my phone. So, y'all, remember, Jesus loves you. Thank you for watching DG Outdoors. And I will see you guys on the next one.